that was why most of our activities took place on the second and fourth Sundays. But one of the bigger things that we had each year was homecoming. And we had a building that was adjacent to the church that we used to call, I think, the church hall.
Yeah.
And we would go there, and they would set up the tables and things in there. And that would be where we would have our homecoming dinner and our celebrations and things. Another thing that we used to do is we would have something that was called BYPU. And we had, at that time, churches traditionally were having Sunday school, morning service, and evening services. And we were too. And before evening service, we would have like a children's hour, teenage hour. Mm-hmm. Another thing that started, I remember from my youth, was the Literary Sunday School Union. And it is still going on today, and I am still active with it today. But because I told you that my house as a child would be next door to Grandma Payne's, whenever we would have people to come to the union's annual day, people from Gloucester would come and they would stay in the people's homes, and that's something that's a very pleasant memory for me. The other thing that we would do is when we would go on church picnics, we would go to the different beaches, take our fried chicken in baskets, and be gone for all day long. And I can remember one time I would run from my house to Mother's house so much, get so excited that I'd have an upset stomach, and I couldn't even go on the picnic, so I had to wait till the next year because I was just so excited about getting on that bus and going. Also, one of the things is that we did not have baptismal in the church. So we would go have our baptisms on the end of August after revival. And I think I remember us having revivals for 2 weeks back then. And we would go, we'd have the revival, and then the second Sunday in September, we would be baptized, and we would leave Log Cabin Beach and come back and be dressed and get our first communions. And those were very memorable times that I had when I was at St. John.